welcome back. This is Sierra, and as you guys can tell, I'm filming from my bathroom today. And I'm filming from my bathroom today because I thought I would try for fun to make one of those get ready with me videos. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I decided to make this video after the intro. So I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, as I said before, I'm filming a get ready with me video today, and I feel like I'm being really brave going on camera with no makeup, but how else do you make a get ready with me video, right? Anyways, I'm making this video today because I don't really know what to do for Vlogmas today, and I'm also behind in editing, and I didn't want to spend time kind of planning a video, so I figured I was going to spend time getting ready anyways, and so that's what I'm going to do. So tonight Mr. has his holiday party, and it's a Masquerade ball, which I'm really excited about, and mostly because I've never been to Masquerade before, and also because this is one of his first big work parties we've had since we moved to Japan. I probably won't film at the party, but I will show you guys a few pictures if I get a chance to take pictures at the ball. Anyways, I'm gonna get ready because I have like 2.5 hours before the ball, and I need to get ready now. So let's do that. Okay, I've never made one of these getting ready with me beauty videos before, and honestly, I'm gonna just kind of use like a slew of products that I use every day. I'll be honest, first of all, some of these are not vegan, but I've also had some of these products for a really long time, and I figure I have them, I might as well use them up. So if you're here to see me use all vegan products, I'm really sorry I don't have all vegan products yet, because I've had some for a really long time. Like this little palette right here I've had for, I honestly don't know, but the colors are so good, and it's Clinique, but it's probably at least 5 years old, something like that. I don't know, but I got it for free from some Sephora thing, so that's why I have it. Okay, so I'm going to start getting ready now, and I'm going to probably pause multiple times as I'm making this video just to save you guys time, because you don't want to see me doing makeup for 40 minutes or whatever long it's going to take. So, well, it probably only takes half an hour, but you still don't want to watch me do that and then do my hair for like an hour. But, when I started getting into makeup, I was at Sephora, and I asked them how my eye makeup was going, and they said that it looked like it was creasing a little bit, and so they recommended me an eye primer. I'm not actually convinced the primer actually works, but I'm going to use Ciate London's Partner in Prime eye primer, and use this just like you would basically an eye cream. I just kind of smear it all over my lids and then put my makeup on it. So I'm going to do that first. And I don't have like one of those fancy ring lights that have a camera holder on it, so I'm just have my camera on here, and so guys are just gonna have to look at the back of like a makeup palette so I can look at a mirror. So sorry. So I have about this much of my finger that I'm gonna use. So I put it between my fingers and then kind of smear it all over my eyelid. Make it look like it needs to look. Yeah, basically I kind of put it on like that and then rub it in the rest of my eyelid and then a little bit underneath to help the concealer stick. And the other side. Alright, we are primed and we are ready to go. Now, the thing I want to say really quickly is, like, I'm not a makeup artist or anything, and I know most about what I learned from makeup from people at Sephora and friends and YouTube, so don't take this video as a, like, how to do your makeup perfectly for a Masquerade, because that's not what this is. This is just me trying to get all pretty for Mr.'s holiday party. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to be wearing a black mask with a red dress. And it's a masquerade, and so it's like fancy. So I'm gonna try to add as much sparkle as I can. So let's see. Alright, I'm gonna start out with just like a really light color, kind of like as a base, and I'm gonna use that all over my eyelid and also above here on the brow bone. I'm not like, some people say that you shouldn't do that, but I do that because I can kind of skip my highlighter up here if I kind of put my light color all over. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use, this is actually an old Clinique palette, which I would never recommend Clinique, but Clinique, I have it, but they do test on animals. Clinique, if you're watching, if you want to spawn me, please don't, because I know that your products are tested on animals, and you also sell in China, which requires them to test on animals, and you did even before you started selling in China. So, anyways, you can just kind of ignore the little plug to your product on the video. I just wanted to be really honest with all of my viewers about what I'm using on my face today. So, alright, I'm gonna dip into this color here. It's hard for you guys to see here. It is called, I don't know what it's called, Limited Glass Slipper. So I'm going to put that, and I'm going to put it all over my eyelid. that. Just kind of all over. Okay, there's not very much on there. This is kind of an old palette, like I said, so I'm gonna have to like really cram it on there to get it to work. And this mirror is not very good, so I'm gonna use the mirror that's in my Tartelette palette. Okay, there we go. Now we're all done. Okay, and so again, because my mask is black, I kind of want to go with like a deep kind of like gray type theme. So let's see what I want to do next. Okay, next I'm going into the Tartelette palette. It is cruelty free, but it's not vegan, which makes me sad. I didn't know that it used dead bugs until after I had already purchased it. I don't know why I didn't think to even check the ingredients. So next for my crease, I'm going to Powder Player, and I'm going to just kind of apply that in the crease really well to give it kind of like a smoky look. If you guys are wondering what brush I'm using, it's just 100% pure E40 brush. They've had it forever. And then when I do my crease color, I probably shouldn't, but I just kind of put it all over my lid. That's what I've always done, so. Plus I'm going to color the lip, cover it with the color anyway. Also, for those you guys that are wondering, yes, this is Mr's shirt. I don't have any button downs because I don't wear them, so I just stole them from Mr. Alright, does that look even, guys? Yeah, I think so. I would say so. Alright, so next, I don't really know what I want to do. Next, I'm going to add a darker color to the outside corners of my eyes. And I think I'm going to use, let's see, I'm going to use another color from like my freebie Clinique palette. It's called Limited Jute Brown. But when I look at it from this side, it's almost like a silvery color, or like a deep gray color. To me, it looks more deep gray than brown, and so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm not going to use anything fancy. I actually just have like a brush that I used from an Anastasia palette that came last Christmas, and I'm just gonna, I don't have like one of those angled brushes, you know what I mean? And so I'm just gonna use this one, and I'm gonna make one by taking this brush and I'm gonna push it down with my finger to give it that kind of a look, and then apply it where I want it. There we go. Kind of like that. I like to kind of put it like on the rim and then kind of along like the other part like that in the corner, and then blend it. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but you guys can kind of see what I did, how I went kind of along my bottom corner here and then in the top, and then I just took the brush and dipped it once and kind of patted it in there. Okay, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Right now it looks kind of crazy, but it will look better when I'm done blending, I promise. Alright, I'd say that's about the same amount on each side. And so now I'm going to take the same brush I used for my whole eye so far, except for that one, and I'm just going to blend out the corners. I just like to blend it. How do I do it? Is it this way? I can't remember. Yeah, I blend it kind of like in this, well, it doesn't really matter which way you blend it. I just make sure to blend it the same on this way as I do on this way, like the same direction. So I'm going to do that now. Do a little bit in the mirror, close up, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Like this. I'm just going to blend. You guys can already kind of see how it's changing shape and going right where I want it to. Okay, so as you guys can now see, it already looks kind of smoky on the corner. You can compare this one with this one. Obviously this one needs some blending, but it's kind of what I'm going for. I'm not done with it, obviously, but I think I am getting somewhere. perfect so far for what I'm going for. You guys will see later how when it's actually done. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna just blend it out. Alright, so now I'm running into the thing I always run into. I always end up with like more of one color than the other on my eye. And I know one reason it actually, honestly, looking in my hand mirror, it actually they look almost the same when I look at them, but because of the lighting in this room, there's more lighting coming from this direction because of the big lights than this direction. Even though I did add just a little bit of lighting, there's nothing I can really do in here just because of the big fluorescent lighting above. But anyways, I'm gonna keep making this a little bit more even, and then I'm gonna go to the next step. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, I'm back again. So I took a few minutes to kind of like blend it out, and I know that on camera, because of the lighting, one does look a lot darker than the other one, but I turned off my lighting and looked at it kind of straight in the mirror, and it really is the same. So anyways, I'm going to move on to the next part. I think I'm going to do kind of like an all over lid color, but first I'm going to put just a little bit into the crease because again, like I'm wearing a mask, and I want my eyes to show, and it kind of goes like that. So I'm going to add just a little bit. Again, I'm going to go back into the power player and kind of just do it in the crease again, just a little bit. Just kind of enough to like kind of blend it all together and darken it up a little. Alright, now we're ready, and I'm going to add my final color before my eyeliner. And actually I'm completely out of my liquid eyeliner, which is really sad because I really wanted to come for the ball, but it didn't come on time, so it is what it is. Okay, so now I'm going to take out, I'm actually going to use Cover Up Excess setting spray to wet my brush. Because the final color I'm going to use is really sparkly, and I don't want it to go all over my face. Even though I'm going to clean it up a little bit with makeup remover, I don't want it to be all over the place. So, okay, I'm going to just spray it a little bit, and not towards myself. I'm just going to, there we go. Just wets it enough so that the product actually sticks to it, and that works for both sides, usually is enough. So, there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to go into a palette that I got for Christmas last year. You guys probably have seen me talk about it before in my channel. I'm going to dip into one of the colors in Anastasia's Prism palette that came out for Christmas last year. I saw her palette for this year, but again it had dead bugs in it, so yeah, I decided not to buy it. Stupid Carmine. Why did they just, I didn't know for the longest time that Carmine was dead bugs. Like, I don't know why. I think I had heard that for her lipstick being ground beetles. Nope, they put it in makeup too. Oh well. And for those of you out there who are the vegan police, okay, first of all, stop. Second of all, I'm not perfect, and y'all need to find something else to do with your time. Okay, so I'm going to go into my palette, and I'm going to choose, oops, there we go. And I'm going to choose the Dimension shade. It's kind of like a sparkly purple. I'm not going to build it up too much. I'm just going to kind of use it as like a good sparkle color, because I want to draw attention to my eyes behind the mask. I don't want it to just be like mask, you know. So, okay, I'm going to do that. And you're gonna get a stupid looking angle because I'm going to use the mirror on here. Sorry. Alright, so basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of go along my lid. I'll show you guys when I'm done, or maybe I can do it, yeah, I'll do it to the side just a little bit so you guys can see like what I'm actually doing, even though the angle's not going to be very good. Now again, like I'm not really building up this color to where it's going to be like that purpley color. I'm just kind of using it as like an all over shimmer color. Really lightly. Now this color really is great, like you really can build it up to make it like super dark or whatever, but and to make it actually the color it is in the pan, but as you can see the way that I'm doing it, you're kind of just getting kind of like a light sparkliness added, even though it's really hard to see in the camera. Okay, so now it's done, so you guys can kind of see how it's not really purple as much as it is just kind of silver sparkly. Actually, those of you guys who watch my channel, you've probably actually already seen me wear this makeup look in a video because I was testing out a bunch of them last week. Alright, I'm going to do the other eye the same way and I'm going to get back with you guys. Okay, we're back. They don't look like they match on camera, but they do match in real life, I promise. Okay, now that I've got that all set, I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter in the inner corner just to make it, you know, sparkle, but I'm actually, again, going to go back because, again, like, I really like that this is sparkly, but it does kind of have like one of those weird lines between my crease color. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Those of you who actually are into makeup. And so I think I'm going to go into a little bit more powder player just to kind of smooth it all out to make it all kind of blended. Okay, I'm going to do that. If you guys can see, great. If you can't, sorry. And the dog's barking again. The mailman's either here, or the neighbor's dog is going out, or the kid that our dog, for some reason, hates is going in the hallway. I don't know what his problem is. Anyways, alright, back to this. So much better. You see how it's got the weird line? This one doesn't have that weird line? That's what I'm going for. Ta-da! I think that's nice. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter what you guys think because I like it, and for some reason in this camera, no matter what I do, you can't get a look to stay on both sides, even though when I look at the mirror, it is the same on both sides, so sorry. I think that my eyeshadow is pretty much done, aside from like my eyeliner eyeshadow, and so now I'm going to do something that I know a lot of zero wasters probably frown upon, but I have yet to find like a good alternative for this, and no, coconut oil will not work for this. Now what I'm going to do, as you guys can see, I have makeup like all over my face here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my makeup remover with a Q-tip that I can compost and just kind of clean up on the sides a little bit. And if it matters to you, I am using, again, the Alba Botanica Advanced Eye Makeup Remover. It works really well on pretty much everything, even waterproof makeup. It's a little bit on my Q-tip. If it's super wet, I just kind of like swirl it on the inside. Alright, so I'm just going to take this. I'm going to just go along the bottom and clean it up and make it look, you know, not like a crazy person did my makeup. Okay, so that's really what I'm going for here, is the nice, like, clean, like, line, because my mask does something similar, and I kind of want my eyes to blend in with my mask. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and then you're not going to want to watch it twice, and I'll get back with you guys. Back, and as you can see, they're nice and straight, and again, the camera angle is making them look not even, but I've checked over and over again, and they're even, trust me. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move into kind of like my highlighter color, and then not highlighter color, but like my like inner corner color that I'm going to use, and then my highlighter. I'm going to put, I think, a little bit more of my highlighter color kind of along the top to kind of blend it out just a bit. But actually, first what I'm going to do is it does have a really, really harsh line, which, I don't know, I'm just not really feeling it. And so if that happens to you, you can just take your blending brush again, make sure you wipe it like on a towel or something first, and then you can kind of just make it soften a little bit. So like, it's going to do it enough to soften it, just a little. See, it doesn't really like spread it out anymore, it just kind of softens that harsh line. And plus we are going to put some concealer under there anyway, and so it is going to soften it again just a little bit. Alright, next I'm going to move into doing kind of like my inner corner color. I've seen some makeup people put inner corner color, I've seen haven't, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to use the brush that I usually use to make eyeliner out of eyeshadow, but it also works really well in like very small spaces. And so I think I want to make it really sparkly, so again I'm going to go into my Prism palette from last year. I'm just going to use a little bit of Lucid. It's almost the same as like a face highlighter color. I do have a face highlighter color that I am going to use, but I just want like a little bit, not like that much. So I'm just going to put this a little bit in the interior corner. Just a tiny bit. Not enough for them to be like, wow, what does she have on her face? But it's enough to be like, oh hey, like her eyes are drawing my attention. Do the same thing on the other side, but I can't really do it at this angle. So that color is in just a little bit in the corner. And we're done, except for the eyeliner, which we're going to do next. Okay. Pretty much every single palette that you're ever going to see has a dark color that you can use as eyeliner. I think I'm going to use just black because I can't decide. So, alright, basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take, this is the actually Anastasia 3 brush. I think it's designed more so for like using flat. I could use the edge of it to kind of do like the eyeliner line. So I'm just going to go into the black in this palette because it's here and it's easy. Instead of going in like this into the palette, I'm going to go in like this and brush this way. That way I'll get that nice kind of fine-ish line. I like thicker eyeliner anyway, so I'm going to do that. but I'm gonna mess it up if I do it on camera, so I'm gonna turn off the camera for a second. That eyeliner is done. Again, from the angle, it looks uneven, but it is even, I promise, because I've looked a couple of times in that mirror and in this mirror. Anyways, I was thinking about going all the way up the corner, but then I decided that I'd probably end up like messing it up from the mask rubbing, and so I think it'll be okay. So, alright, and so now I'm done with my eye makeup, so you guys can tell I look a little bit more like me, at least the me that you're used to seeing on camera, because I always wear eye makeup, and my dog's barking again. It's that time of the day, you know? Okay, so, hush! Okay, and so now I'm going to go on to do kind of the rest of my face makeup. You guys probably don't want to see me do that, and so I'm just going to go over really quickly what I'm going to do. First I'm going to prime my face, and I'm going to use a combination of the Cover FX mattifying primer on some parts of my face because I got it as a sample and I'm still kind of testing it out to see how it reacts. And then I'm going to also use the Poreless Tarte primer on a different part of my face. And then as far as makeup, I'm going to wear the 100% Superfruits Healthy Foundation and the Long Last Concealer that they make. Then I'm going to use an Aveda like powder and blush. And then after that, I'm going to use a highlighter from Tarte. Looks like this. It's their, Exposed Highlight from Tarte. And then I'm going to start doing my hair because, guys, I have to leave in like 45 minutes and it's going to take longer than 45 minutes to do this. Okay, I'll be back with you guys when it's time for hair. Alright, bye. So my eye makeup and the rest of my makeup is all done, and I actually realized halfway through when I thought to put my blush on that I'm wearing a mask and it doesn't really matter, and so I just have a little bit, can't even really see it on camera, and I decided just to skip the highlighter again because the mask is going to cover where the highlighter will go. So anyways, I'm all set. I forgot about my eyelashes when I was doing my eye makeup, and I always do them last. I didn't do them on camera, but I used the Pacifica Stellar Gaze that I got from Whole Foods before I moved here. So luckily they ship it from iHerb if anyone in Japan is wondering. But anyways, now I'm going to do my hair. I'm going to just do some I'm going to use I think it's a 1 1/4 inch curling iron to just add some curls all the way around. And I'm going to do it off camera because I need to do it a little bit faster than I would on camera. But I'm going to section my hair kind of like 1, 2, 3, curl, next layer, curl, next layer, curl. I'm also doing it off camera because I have a friend who's a stylist, and although I adore him, I have a feeling I'm just going to, I don't know, there might be some critiquing involved. I don't have time for critiquing yet. I don't have time to listen to that. So even though I know you're a nice person, lovingly, whatever. I don't have time to listen to your critiquing. So I'm going to turn off the camera now. I'm going to finish getting ready, and then when I'm all done, I'll show you guys what it looked like. Okay?
Hey guys! So finally, after it took me like an hour, so we're already late. My hair is done. I just did forward, backward curls all the way around. Sorry about that. As you guys can see, it's better on this side than the other, but I think it's gonna look fine once you're looking head on. So when it has a chance to loosen, because this side I did first and this side I did second. So hey guys, it's me. As you can see, I look a little bit different. I have my red dress on and I have my mask on and my red lipstick. Chose to match my dress because I figured why not, it's Christmas. And I'm gonna go to the ball. So I'm gonna add a few pictures. I probably won't vlog during the ball because I want to be 100% in it. So I will see you guys sometime. All right. So we just got back from the ball, and no, I didn't take that many pictures. Took a couple of pictures, but anyways, I just came home and let's see what we did at the ball. We had dinner and cocktails and we danced for about 3 hours and we had dessert, and now I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed. So anyways, if you guys like this video, please make sure that you hit the like and the subscribe button so you get a notification every single time I post something new and exciting. Also, if you guys have any questions for me, or if you guys have any suggestions or videos that you guys want to see, just make sure you let me know in the space below. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Good night. Happy Vlogmas. Bye! Hey guys! So, I know I said I was done, but I couldn't not show it to you. So this is what it looks like when you wear a mask for 4 hours and you sweat in it for 4 hours.